In 1975, Manfred Mann's Earth Band released their sixth album, Nightingales and Bombers, and from it, the title track. Well, an unexpected landing to a piece that went in many directions in just about 4.5 minutes there. Um, Almost five, actually. Nightingales and Bombers by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. It began with this fade in, pinched, oozing guitar notes. Actually, come to think of it, those opening notes are somewhat like the opening notes in Los Indos off Trick of the Tail. Yeah, which came out a year after this. Um, and those heralded this panning, multi-track staccato guitar interplay. It sounded like two guitars. They're inter, interweaving. And over this ascending chromatic bass line rooted in E, like boom, 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 boom. And some oscillating synthesizer tones over that. And then this like flickering melody, that near, 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 which I first heard on a synthesizer playing over the main structure, and then after a few bars mirrored by the guitar, like near, 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 like that. Then we had more of that twin guitar interplay, and then suddenly, like around 3 minutes or so in, this fast section, this very like Jan Hammer like section, something you could have heard maybe on Oh Yeah, or heck on one of those Jeff Beck numbers that he played on. In the middle with this really rapid fire drumming and like Moog, ARP, spurts and stuff. Sounding very much like right out of Hammer's arsenal. Sputtering keys, oozing, searing guitar tones. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. And then the main structure returned with added harmonic notes. Yeah, like boom, boom. That main structure was quite complex in that it had three components, pan, staccato guitar, and over the ascending bass line, boom, boom, boom. That flickering synth guitar melody, no, 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 all those kind of like layered on top of one another. And then plus we had that midsection, that kind of like fusiony, song within a song. Yeah, and then it just kind of ended on that unexpected G minor, echo fade out. Yeah, that was Nightingales and Bombers by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Let's hear another instrumental off this album, Crossfade. Okay, that was Crossfade by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. A relatively simple number. C minor, like fade in, dun dun dun, dun like dun dun dun, dun, kind of a dull note feel, demented, lurching, kind of menace from then it just kind of went into this sort of monochordal jam with this roaming, wiggly bass line, moog, sputtering, oozing sounds all over. Yeah, Manfred Mann really gained into his arsenal there around this time. That those unmistakable keyboard sounds that would be all over. Well, this album and the next, The Word in Silence, yeah. Oscillating sound that beamed right over the track at around 1 minute 10 seconds in. That you saw the look that I gave. That really was quite an alarming moment there. Yeah, that kind of tremolo affected sound, and then some slow, searing guitar sustains that were just pinching and at times noodling over an increasingly tensed up rhythm guitar bass figure. Yeah, as the cadence got a bit more brisk and such, and that basically sums it up. Yeah, Crossfade, and before that, Nightingales and Bombers, two instrumentals off the 1975 release Nightingales and Bombers by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. I couldn't find any more specific information about Manfred Mann's keyboard arsenal around this time, like what exact models. It just says Hammond organ synthesizers, that kind of all the. There were some moments I was wondering, is that a Moog? Is that an ARP? Is that, yeah. I think I know, but I don't know for sure. Then let's see, Mick Rogers guitar, Colin Pattenden bass, Slade drums, and some additional musicians are credited on the album, but I don't think on this track. I think I just named pretty much who we got on here anyway. Some other tracks have viola, violin, and a few places have at least one of the Chanter sisters. And if you were as into the mid-70s English music scene as I've been, I remember back in the 90s when I was having like my initial honeymoon with all these albums, I kept on running into Doreen Chanter like everywhere. Like Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel, Phil Manzanera's Diamond Head, Sad Cafe's Misplaced Ideas, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Manfred Mann's Earth Band, their 6th album and their 7th album, they would break really big with one FM rock evergreen. Great song that is, that has some even better songs on it, including the one that I did last year, This Side of Paradise, yeah, and Starboard, really great song. And then I've also profiled some tracks off their 1974 release, The Good Earth, yeah. And anyway, yeah, a band to just keep coming back to time and time again. Yeah, the prior band, Manfred Mann Chapter 3, was also really impressive too, especially their first album. Yeah, they did 2 albums in kind of the jazz rock, brass rock avant-garde. Anyway, for more Rubies and Sapphires from the catalog of the Manfred Mann's Earth Band, from 1972 to 1983 anyway, and from the 2 Chapter 3 albums, and from a few of the Manfred Mann, the 60s iteration of the name. See the directory of albums by English M artists linked in the description below. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, share the video, and leave a comment if there are any observations you have about the 2 tracks we just heard. The layers, the interplay, the intensity, the counterpoint, the composition, the complexity of it all. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most ear-traveled tram maximalist, signing off.